lower body blitz. So again, we're gonna be targeting the lower body, right? We're talking about quads, hamstrings, glutes, calves. We're even gonna hit the core. We're gonna do it all within 30 minutes. But again, grab a mat, grab some dumbbells, medicine ball, kettlebells if you have it. Just keep it off to the side for now. And let's get started with a nice warm up. So again, grab some space. And we're gonna start off with our 3 movements just to kind of warm up our lower body. But again, team, welcome to your live workout session. We're working out live at CTA University. And let's get started with that warm up. So our first movement, I know we do this one a lot, but I love it, is our standing hamstring curls. So let's just take 15 to 20 seconds here, bend those knees, bring those heels towards your glutes. And again, we're just warming up the back of your legs. We're loosening up the knees if you've been sitting for a while already this morning. But again, let's just stay here for another 10 seconds. And if you're already warmed up and you have some energy to burn, you can even jog it out. Do whatever works best for you. Let's just stay here for another 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Awesome. All right. So then movement number 2, we're going to take it to a dynamic movement, and it's our jack and our press, right? So we're going to jack those feet out. We're just going to extend those arms towards the sky. Again, let's just move for 20 seconds. Ready? We're set. Let's go. So we jack those feet out. We land nice and soft, right? Then we just extend those arms overhead. Again, if you want to keep it low impact, just give me a side step without the jack. You got it. Again, we're just trying to get that heart rate up a little bit. Warm up those legs. Open up those hips. Keep breathing, keep working, you got it. Stay here for another 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Awesome. Again, give yourself like 10 to 15 seconds. Bring down that heart rate. Then our movement number 3, we're just gonna open up our stance nice and wide, keeping your feet flat to the ground. We're gonna shift our weight to the right, push the hips back, lean forward a little bit, just a nice little dynamic stretch. Something for the inner thighs, the hips, and the low back. Meet me back in the middle, and then we're gonna do the same thing to the opposite side. So we're bending that knee, we're pushing the hips back, extending that opposite side, opposite leg, and now let's just flow. So move on your own for about 10 to 15 seconds. Again, we're just shifting from right to left, warming up that lower body, activating those hips, leaning forward a little bit, get a nice little stretch in that low back. 4, 3, 2, and 1. Great job, team. All right, so let's roll through that warm up one more time. So we just saw those 3 movements. We're gonna roll through it again, about 20 seconds each. And again, team, if you can't hear me or see me, feel free to give me a shout out or throw it in the chat, and I'll definitely adjust for you. All right, warm up round 2. Meet me here again. Little glute kick jog. Hanging out here for about 20 seconds. You got it, taking your time. Bending those knees, getting those heels towards the glutes. We're nice and tall, pull that belly button in. You got it. Landing nice and soft, looking good. Again, warming up that lower body, keep it going, keep it going. Woo. You guys can't hear me? Let me see if I can adjust. Keep going, stay here for 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Awesome. Quick, can you guys hear me all right? Let's see here. Let me just double check, making sure if it's everyone. Christina, can you hear me? All right, cool. Let me see. So, all right, team. So our movement number 2. Remember this one? So it's that jack and that press, right? So we're gonna jack those feet out. We're gonna move for 20 seconds. You ready? We're set. Let's go. So keeping it low impact, just give me a little side step. We're going forward, we jack and we press. You got it, team. So keep going. Give me 10 more seconds here. You got it, you got it. Landing nice and soft, keeping everything super low impact. Nice. All right, I think we're good to go, team. We're here for another 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Great job, team. Again, give yourself 10 to 15 seconds. Bring down that heart rate. I love that movement because it warms up your hips, works that lateral movement, and it definitely gets your heart rate up. Then our third movement, again, that dynamic stretch. We're just gonna exaggerate our stance. We're gonna open up nice and wide. Feel free to place your hands on your hips. Shift your weight to one side, bend the knees, push the hips back, feel the stretch on the opposite side. Stay here for a breath, and then just move to the opposite side. Again, move on your own, pick your own pace. If you find that you're super tight on one side, maybe stay there for a deep breath, and then move to the opposite side. You got it. Keep it going. I want you to feel the stretch in the low back. So I want you to lean forward a little bit, and I also want you to feel the stretch in the inner thighs and the hips. You got it, team. Keep going. We're here for another 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Slowly bring it up. Your head should be the last thing that comes up, and breathe. Well done, team. We got the warm up done. Now let's start off with that workout. So the game plan, we got 4 different movements today. 4 different movements. We're gonna move for about 30 seconds each. We're gonna start off with a goblet squat. So again, if you have some dumbbells, if you have a medicine ball or a kettlebell, this is how I want it to look. You got your elbows in tight, right? That means close together. We're gonna open up our stance, right? About hip distance apart. Then we're gonna add the squats. We're gonna push the hips back. We're gonna bend the knees. We're gonna try to get low, right? Chest up, head up, and then we're gonna come up nice and tall, squeezing the glutes, keeping the core tight. So we have our goblet squats. We're gonna move for 30 seconds. In this 30 seconds, we're gonna try to get around 8 to 10 reps. All right, team, you guys ready for it? Let me get my timer going. So 30 seconds of work. Grab your load. If you don't have any dumbbells or hand weights, it is totally cool because you can do this movement without any hand weights or dumbbells. All right, you ready? 30 seconds in 3, 2, 1, and let's go. So we're going goblet squats. Get low. Let those knees flare open on the way down. You got it. Keeping your chest up, keeping your head up. Looking good. Then I want you to breathe. I'm breathing out on the way down, inhaling on the way up. You got it. But again, you pick your pace. We have 15 more seconds. Try to get in at least 8 to 10 reps. You got it, team. Woo. Working through that goblet squats. We're targeting the glutes, the front of your legs, the quads. You got it. We are here for another 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, and relax. Great job. That was awesome, right? You felt that. Front of your legs, your glutes, a little bit in the core. Give yourself 15 to 20 seconds, some recovery time. Feel free to grab a quick drink, and I'll talk about the second movement. Our second movement is a reverse lunge. So again, you can use some dumbbells, you can grab a medicine ball, but we're gonna go one leg at a time. I want everyone to start with your right leg. We step back into that lunge position, and then we power back to that neutral position. So we're gonna stay on the right side. It's a reverse lunge for 30 seconds. All right, team, you ready for it? We're going in 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Let's go. So again, just step back with the right leg, bend that knee on the way down, and then power back up. You got it. Again, we're still working for 30 seconds. We're still trying to get around 8 to 10 reps. You got it. But again, if you're having trouble with balance, it's totally fine to hold on to something. Looking good. It's totally fine just to take a step back. You don't have to go all the way deep into that lunge. Do what works best for you. Just keep it moving for another 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, and relax. Great job, team. That was a reverse lunge, just with the right side. So we're gonna do the same thing with the left. Again, we still get that recovery time, 10 to 15 seconds. So just enough time to grab a quick drink, maybe stretch it out. But everyone, meet me here nice and tall. We're gonna work with that left side. If you're having trouble with balance, you can hold on to something. You ready? We're going for it in 3, 2, 1, let's go. So we step back with the left leg, add the lunge, and then back nice and tall. So again, we're gonna let the knees hover off the ground, come back nice and tall. Perfect. Listen to the body. If you're starting to feel a little discomfort in your knees, modify. You can just take it back to a step back. You got it. Do what works best for you. But again, If everything's feeling good, I want you to get a little bit deeper into that lunge. Step back, work the balance. You're gonna work the core. Pick your pace. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, and relax. Well done. That was a reverse lunge. Awesome. Give yourself 15 to 20 seconds. A little breather if you need it. Grab a quick drink. And then let's talk about movement number 3. So movement number 3 is a straddle hop. Straddle hop or a straddle squat. What you can do is you're gonna jump out wide, right? We're gonna start in the middle, but we're gonna jump out wide. We're gonna push the hips back. I'll give you a better angle here. Push the hips back and touch the ground, then jump back in. So it's gonna look like this, right? You jump out wide, we touch the ground. It's gonna target the hamstrings and low back. If you don't wanna jump, you can step, step, touch. All right, team, you ready? We're gonna move for 30 seconds. We're going in 3, 2, 1, and let's go. So we step out, we touch. You got it. Jump out and we touch. Step, step, push the hips back and we touch. You got it. Whatever you decide to do, let's do it for 30 seconds, team. You got it. So on the way down, try to keep your chest up and your head up. Let those knees flare open on the way down. Try to keep your back flat. You got it. Looking good. And continue to breathe. Give me those deep inhales and exhales. Way to work, team. Way to push. Stay here for another 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, and relax. Excellent. Well done. Good job, team. Give yourself 15 to 20 seconds. Grab a quick drink. And our 4th movement, we're going flat to our backs. We're gonna take it to a clap crunch. So it's gonna look like this. And I'll show you some modifications. So you're on the ground, you're on your back. We lift those legs up. You have your arms out wide, and then we come underneath those legs. We add a little clap. Whew. It's gonna challenge your core for sure. We're gonna move for 30 seconds. For those of you who don't wanna get on the ground, or you're in a space where you just can't get on the ground, just meet me here. Alternating standing clap crunches. You ready for it? Let's move for 30 seconds, team. We're going in 3, 2, 1. Let's go. So again, we're gonna move for 30 seconds. Breathe out on the way up. Try to keep those legs up if you can. But if not, it's totally fine to keep the heels on the ground. Move for that full 30 seconds. Shoot for at least 10 times up. You got it. Challenging the core. Challenging those abs. You got this, team. We're so close. Woo! Give me another 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Great job, team. If you're on your back, just hug the knees, stretch out that low back, maybe rock it out side to side. We get an extended break. We get 30 seconds. Great job, team. So that was the first block of movements. We're gonna roll through it one more time now that we know what's going on. So we have those 4 movements: goblet squats, reverse lunges, those straddle hops, and those clap crunches. We're gonna go through it one more time, 30 seconds each. Let me just check the chat to make sure everyone can see me and hear me all right. Let's see here. All right, I think we're good to go. Nice, nice, nice. All right, cool. All right, I'm already sweating here. Everyone's warmed up, right? Everyone's good. Let's roll through those 4 movements again. 30 seconds each. Starting off with those goblet squats. And you remember these, right? So grab your load, dumbbells, kettlebells, medicine balls, maybe just a heavy water bottle. But you got your elbows in tight. We have our feet flat to the ground. We're gonna go in 3, 2, 1. Let's go. So we got goblet squats, team. We got this. Feet flat, push the hips back. You got it. So goblet squats, they're different than regular squats because of our positioning, right? We got the elbows in tight. We're gonna let our knees and our toes flare open to the corners of your room. You got it. And then we're just getting a little bit deeper into our squats. That's what makes it different than a regular free squat. Goblet squat's gonna target a little bit more of your glutes and those inner thighs. We got this, team. Keep breathing, Keep working. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, and relax. You guys did great. Well done. Breathe it out. Give yourselves 15 to 20 seconds of some recovery. Grab a quick drink if you need it. Awesome. All right. Movement number 2. So these reverse lunges, you remember these, right? So we're gonna start off with the right side, but we're nice and tall. We step back with that right leg. If you want, you can stay here. Just stepping back. If you have knee issues. If your body's feeling good today, give me that full lunge. All right, team, you ready for it? We're going in 4, 3, 2, 1, let's go. So again, just on the right side for 30 seconds. If you're all about your reps, let's try to get in 10. You got it. I'm on 3 already. Let's try to stay nice and smooth and in control. Be intentional with your movements, meaning know what you're working. You're working your glutes. You're working your quads. If you're picking up that pace, you're getting that nice little cardio burn. Do what works best for you, team, because we're almost there. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, and relax and breathe. Great job, team. Shake out that leg if you need to. You might just need a little stretch here for the hips. Do whatever you need to do. We get another 10 to 15 seconds. Great job. So we're gonna do the same thing to the opposite side. So now I'm moving with my left. If you're just having trouble with balance on your left, it's totally fine to hold on to something. Hold on to a coworker, a desk, maybe a stationary chair, but let's move for 30 seconds. Ready, set, let's go. So 30 seconds, team. We should be able to squeeze in 10 reverse lunges in 30 seconds, but take your time. We're nice and in control. Try to connect your breathing with your movement. So I'm gonna inhale here. I'm gonna breathe out on the step back. You got it. Way to stay strong. Way to focus on that form. We are here for 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, and relax. That's what's up. Great job, team. Again, that's gonna get the quads. It's definitely gonna get the glutes. You're gonna feel a little bit in the hips. So give yourself 10 to 15 seconds to stretch it out, move it out, grab a quick drink. Movement number 3. So again, you can step out, step out. It's kind of like a deadlift where we push the hips back, we bend the knees, and we get low. Because we want to target the low back and the hamstrings. But let's make it dynamic and add the jump. Everybody with me? We're going in 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Let's work. So again, 30 seconds, team. We should be able to get in 10 touches. Starting now. Try to knock out 10 straddle hops or straddle squats in 30 seconds. You got it. Try to keep your chest up and your head up. 15 more seconds to go. We land nice and soft. Way to challenge yourselves. 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Oh man, those are no joke. They get your heart rate up, right? Challenges your cardio, and it works your lower body. Well done. Woo. We might need an extended break on that one. Give yourselves 20 seconds before we transition down to the mat and hit that 4th and final movement in this block. And again, if you don't want to get on the mat, if you're in a space that you can't get on the floor, this is where I want you. Still challenging the core, still keeping everything dynamic. All right, team, you ready for it? We're going in 5 seconds. Clap crunches. 4, 3, 2, 1. Let's go. So with this movement, we're gonna try to keep the knees up. We're gonna try to peel the upper body off the mat. And if you can see me all right, we're gonna try to let those fingertips touch. You got it. But this movement here is all about your breath. You gotta breathe out. You gotta breathe to make this work. We breathe out on the way up. We're challenging that core. But again, your modifications. You can always keep your feet flat. But we're almost there. 4, 3, 2, 1, and relax. Well done, team. If you're on the floor, hug the knees. Relax the upper body. Maybe rock it outside to side, stretching out that lower back. Well done. We did it. We knocked out that first block of movements. And guess what? Get excited for it. We got block 2 coming up. But again, grab a quick drink. We'll get a nice little extended break, 30 seconds. We're gonna start on our feet. And then we're gonna slowly transition back to the ground. But again, grab that quick drink if you need it. I'm just gonna take a look in the chat, make sure everyone can see me and hear me all right. But again, give me a shout out if you can. I will try my best to adjust. Working out live at Chicago, at CTA University. All right, let's see what we got here. All right, team. So block number 2. Let's talk about the first movement. We're going back to our squats. It is lower body blitz. So this time we're gonna add the squat, find your balance, and we're gonna kick. Kick with the right, we squat, we kick with the left. Be intentional with those kicks. Feet flat, kick it like you mean it. We're gonna move for 30 seconds. Then we're gonna transition to the ground. We're going old school here. We're going glute kicks, but we do have modifications. If you wanna challenge yourself, you're on your forearms, glute kicks, right here. Or you can go on your hands. We're going right and left. That's movement number 3, or movement number 2. Movement number 3 is a new one for you. It's a side plank. It's a side plank with a lateral leg raise. You're gonna love this one. 30 seconds on the right, 30 seconds on the left. And then we'll finish up with a little bit of core. Let's get to work. Let's knock out this block. Everyone good to go? Hopefully, no equipment needed for this one. All right, you ready? So we're gonna move for 30 seconds. Squat kicks. It's coming up in 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Let's go. So we squat, we aim that kick. Squat, we aim the front kick. You got it. So with this movement here, you can just give me a shallow squat if you want, right? So you don't have to go all the way low and then aim that kick. But if you're with me, you can get super low in that kick, find your balance on the way up. And again, I want you to try to lead with the heel. Think about kicking down a door, using that full flat of your foot. You got it. Bending the knees, extending the legs. Woo. Way to work. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, and relax. Well done. Give yourself 20 seconds. Little recovery time. I love that movement. It's just an easy way to work the hamstrings without using weights. Front kick. All right, so our next movement, glute kicks. We're gonna start on the right side. So again, some modifications. If you want, you can stay here on your hands and your knees. But if you're looking for that lower ab glute challenge, meet me here. We're on our elbows. We're on our forearms. We still got our hips up. Everyone, let's move to the right. 30 seconds in 3, 2, 1. Let's go. So yeah, just with that right leg, we're kicking that right foot towards the ceiling. We're nice and in control here, right? Be intentional with your movements. Try to let that right knee hover off the ground. And then you pick your pace. You don't got to match my pace. You can speed it up if you like. You can also slow it down. But I want you to feel the work. Just be aware of what you're working. The glutes, the low abs. You might feel a little bit in the upper body. But we're here for another 3, 2, 1, and relax. Great job, team. Again, sit back on those heels if you need that quick stretch. Great job. Sorry, I forgot to tell you. So if you guys are in a space that you can't get on the floor, this is another movement you can do. You can just stand here, bend over, find that balance, and you can do a glute kick here without getting on the ground. But you gotta hold on to something, a chair, a wall, just to maintain that balance. All right, for you guys that's with me and you're on the floor, we're on the left side. All right, you ready? We're on that left side. We're going in 3, 2, 1. Let's go. So I'm on my forearms. But again, you're welcome to stay here on your hands. You're still going to target the glutes and the lower body. But when you're in the plank position, when you're on your forearms, now you're using a little bit more of those lower abs. 2 for 1. Why not? Why not? Might as well work the lower abs and target those glutes. Just continue to breathe as you move. Be intentional with that movement. making it work. Challenge yourself with the pace. We're almost there, team. 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Well done. Great job. Sit back on those heels. A little stretch for that low back if you need to. Perfect. We're almost there, team. I know we're getting close. So now we're going to take it to a side plank and a lateral leg raise. So I'll show you the work first. So first, team, if you're on the ground, you're with me, you have your right forearm on the ground, right? Right elbow on the ground. I want you to stack both knees. So we're on our knees. Then I want you to extend that top leg where we're here. Then we're going to lift, and then we're going to drop for 30 seconds. If you're standing up, just going to do the same thing here. Lateral leg raise. All right, you ready? Working for 30 seconds, team. We're going in 3, 2, 1. Let's go. So we're going to lift that left leg, bring it back down. You got it. 30 seconds. We're going to feel it right away in both glutes. The working glute and the leg that's stationary. Feeling it in the outer thighs. Woo. Continue to breathe as you work. We're almost there, team. We're halfway there. 15 more seconds. Take a break whenever you need it and just pop right back into the mix. You got it, team. Keep it going. So you're working your side body. You're working your obliques and you're targeting the lower body. 4, 3, 2, 1, and relax. Perfect, team. Take a quick breather if you need it. We still get our 15 to 20 seconds. Take it, use it, grab a quick drink. Maybe switch up your music. But then we're going to transition to the opposite side. And again, if you're standing, you're just doing lateral leg raises. If you're with me, we're going in 5 seconds. Again, we're going to start out with both knees stacked. Got your left elbow on the ground. If you can, let's lift the hips up. Extend that top leg. You ready? Let's go for it. 3, 2, 1. Let's work. So we're going to lift, drop, lift, drop. So by lifting the hips, by bending this side plank, you're working your core, you're working your obliques, but as you can probably feel, you're feeling the work in the glutes, the hips, the outer thighs. Keep breathing, team. Take a break whenever you need it, but then just pop right back into it. Just checking the time, and we're almost there. We're so close. Stay here for another 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Great job, team. Breathe it out, stretch it out. If you need a quick stretch for that low back, you're here. Great job, team. And guess what? This is it. Perfect timing. We have 1 minute left, and we're going to end it with a little bit of core work. So we got bicycle crunches, if you're still with me. Only for 30 seconds. We're on our backs. We're going to extend those legs, or we're going to get those knees up, fingertips behind your heads. You're ready for it? 3, 2, 1, let's go. So opposite elbow, opposite knee. 30 seconds. We'll call this our finisher, our grand finale, bicycle crunch. If you can't get on the floor, you're on your feet doing the standing bicycle crunches. Opposite elbow, opposite knee. Team, we are almost there. 10 more seconds. Keep breathing, keep working, keep challenging yourself, and we are here for another 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Everybody hug those knees, breathe it out. Give yourself 10 to 15 seconds to transition back to your feet. And if you have 1 more minute, let's get a nice little stretch. I know we're kind of in overtime right now. But again, take your time transitioning back to your feet. And I do have 2 quick stretches for you for that lower body because we definitely need it today. I want you to open up your stance nice and wide once you're up to your feet. And then all we're going to do is take it to a forward fold. So knees slightly bent, push the hips back, reach towards the ground. Give yourself a deep breath here, and then just walk it out from ankle to ankle. I want you to relax your head and neck, tuck your chin close to your chest. I want you to feel the stretch in your lower back, the back of your legs. Whenever you're ready, meet me here back in the middle, and just reach towards the ground. Relax the upper back, maybe bend the knees a little bit, and stay here for a deep breath. We inhale. As we exhale, slowly, 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 roll it up 1 vertebrae at a time. Great job, team. I guess we only had time for 1 quick stretch, but that was a great one because it hits multiple muscle groups. Team, thank you all so much. for working out with me today. Lower body Blitz. We're also recording this workout, so if you missed some of it, you can catch it on our YouTube channel. And I'll see you guys next week on another Move Monday. Take care, team.